Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Podcast, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
I'm Tim Stanivek along with Carol Massar. Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. With us is the Bloomberg News cross-asset reporter, Denitsa Sikova. Denitsa, are you taking us back in time?
Yes, I'll
to
take
like
you
2021 right now?
Back in time to 2021 and even further back.
I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there.
Yes, same. I'll go further back, talking about Pokémon cards. So we're looking at GameStop.
Oh my gosh, all right, that is further
We're looking
back.
at GameStop. It's down as much as 25%. There are two developments. So first, the company is focusing on collectibles and specifically trading card business. We know it's been very popular for Pokemon cards. There have been lines. People have, it's made up 29% of the revenue. In the first quarter, it's been a big part of the business. But investors, needless to say, didn't take that very well. The big drag started earlier this morning when we heard the company announce plans to offer 1.75 billion worth of convertible bonds, which would make the video game retail one of the biggest issuers of equity-linked securities. We know this is a very popular trade book. More and more people have been using it, but the name that obviously comes to mind is Michael Soars and his company Strategy. They allowed this to happen in March, and this is the second time they do it, but it hasn't been taken well. The company is down about 30% year to date, so pretty rough start.
It's like borrowing money to buy Bitcoin.
Exactly.
Right? Essentially.
Pretty much, yeah.
And, as long as Bitcoin keeps going up and up and up, good trade.
It's usually good. For strategies, it's been great.
But, if something happens, not so good. I'm just going to point out for GameStop, almost 12% of the float is shorted. So investors continue to, have a little bit of a skeptical view on this one.
For sure.
Can I say that?
You just did. Yeah.
Too late.
I'm not going to stop
Horses left the barn.
All right, a couple stocks in the biopharma space that you've got your eye on.
Yeah, let's talk about BioNTech. The ticker is BNTX, and then CureVac, the ticker is CVAC. So BioNTech agreed to buy CureVac, which was a former rival when it comes to the COVID vaccines. We know, obviously, BioNTech partnered with Pfizer and became one of the biggest vaccines in Europe, and then CureVac's vaccine actually wasn't approved. But they have pivoted away from infectious disease work and focused on cancer immunotherapies, which is something BioNTech is expanding. So clearly that's a good acquisition for them. What we're seeing is that the reaction for BioNTech wasn't that big. It was about 2.5%. Now it's flat. But CureVac had a great day. It was up 40%. Now it's 30-something.
It helps to be the target, right?
Exactly. And obviously the company after COVID didn't get the same type of boost as most vaccine makers that were approved. So that's a much needed relief there.
What?
M&A. Usually it's M&A Monday, but it's Thursday and we're getting some news.
Yeah, maybe, a little slow to the gate.
Maybe. Hey, Oracle, also on your radar today.
Yes, another big winner. The ticker is ORCL, soared to record high, and it's based on a 70% projected gain in cloud infrastructure. So the stock is up about 14% today, 20% year to date. So you can see how one day move really changed the picture for the stock. The company has been gaining traction in its effort to become a major player in cloud computing. And it's kind of an interesting niche in the AI boom. It's just like renting out computing power and storage. And it has struck very important partnership. First, it has the OpenAI partnership, the Stargate. It also has a partnership with Amazon. It has a partnership with Meta Platforms, with Elon Musk XAI. So clearly a lot of optimism. The company had quite a few difficult months, and but that cloud computing business is definitely adding a big boost, and the stock is up 20% year to date.
I love this. I feel like coming off of that Cisco event that we did in San Diego, we talked so much about, Cisco historically networking, routers, but really infrastructure. And they seem to be firing on a lot of cylinders when it comes to the AI infrastructure build.
Yeah, and here you have Oracle CEO saying that Oracle could become one of the world's largest cloud infrastructure companies. Remaining performance obligations reaching $138 billion in the quarter that ended May 31st. It's pretty remarkable.
Yeah. A lot.
sure.
I think it's the number one gainer in the S&P 500. So now the stock's up about 20% year to date.
The Stock Movers Podcast from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.